Hello, I welcome you all to today's religious and moral education lesson for JHS2. Religious and moral education lessons for JHS2. We are still looking at time, leisure, and idleness. And today we'll be looking at leisure. It is me, your facilitator, Ephraim K. Akakbo. You are all welcome. By the end of this lesson, I am expecting that my student will be able to define leisure correctly, identify proper ways of spending leisure time, and then explain the importance of leisure. You should be able to define leisure, you should be able to identify proper ways of spending leisure time, and then you should be able to explain the importance of leisure. In our previous lesson, we looked at time. We look at the various forms of time. We'll look at the importance of time. I hope you remember all that. Okay. Leisure. So leisure is defined as the times when we are not compelled. And I would like to stress on not compelled. It doesn't mean we are not doing anything at all, but we are not compelled to do any particular work. So leisure is defined as the times when we are not compelled to do any particular work. So there's a time for school. That time is not leisure time. There's a time to go to church. That time is not leisure time. There's a time to go to work. That time is not leisure time. The time when you are not compelled to do any particular work, but rather you choose what you want to do for your own self, is what we call leisure time. Therefore, we sometimes call it spare time, the time you have at your own disposal, spare time. It is also described as a break from normal work, which is used for relaxation, hobbies, and amusement. So, leisure, that is it. The time when we are not compelled to do any particular work, or a break from normal work, which is used for relaxation, hobbies, and amusement. Everybody has a spare time at one point in time. So we all have some periods at our disposal that is our spare time. And how do we use it? Do we use it for unnecessary things, or we use it for things that are beneficial? So we can all have leisure time, but what you use it for is very important. And to spend your leisure time wisely, you may engage in the following activities. Reading educative materials to acquire knowledge. Yes, you can choose to read some educative materials like magazines and journals, write-ups, to acquire knowledge. It's very important. You don't use all your leisure time to sleep, though sleeping is part, or it's good to also rest. But you can use your leisure time to read educative materials to acquire knowledge. Then, hey, people love excursions, right? It's been a long time I went on any excursion. I think about 3 years ago. For the last 2 years, I have not. I know you also enjoy excursions, yes. Going on excursions to places of interest is also a very wise way of using your leisure. At least you release some stress, you learn something new, you see new places, you see new things, and you enjoy beautiful sights and sceneries. So, next time you have a leisure, use it for some excursion. That would be nice, right? Organize with friends and families. Okay? Alright. Then relaxing and meditating. Sometimes after a hard day's work, or a long week's work, a long month's work, if you have some leisure time, it's good to relax. Go to the beach, lay on the sandy beach, and just enjoy the breeze. Or be in your room, listening to some good music, and just relax your brain and your body. Or better still, you can meditate on one or two things. That won't be bad for a leisure time. Okay? Good. Then, we can also use our leisure time wisely by organizing recreational activities with friends. Sometimes, socializing is very important. So at your leisure time, you can call some one or two old friends you've seen in a long while. Come together, share memories, have fun, have some drinks, and enjoy the company of one another. That would be fun, right? Yes. Next time you have leisure, try that. You see how fun it is. You can also visit friends and loved ones. That's also fine. The last time I had leisure, that was last Saturday, I visited a friend. Yes. Just to check up on him, just to show that I care. Because it has been a long while I saw him. So you can use your leisure time to visit a friend or a family. That auntie you have seen in a long time, that uncle you have seen in a long time, that cousin you don't hear of, you can visit them. That's not bad. At least it creates a reunion. You make family, you make friends, you create a relationship. Then yes, another important and very useful way of spending your leisure time is exercising the body. Very, very useful. Sometimes we are so busy with work, with school and all that, that we don't give the body enough exercise. And so when you have a little leisure time, do some one or two stretches. You could go on a jogging. You could play some football for some time. You could skip. You could go to the gym or go swimming. That wouldn't be bad. Exercise the body. Okay? Do not use your leisure for unnecessary things. Quarreling, gossiping, roaming about unnecessarily and all that. But use it for any of these useful things and you'll benefit from it. I hope my student will put this into practice. Yeah. Importance of leisure. So leisure is very important. There is a nursery rhyme or it's a kindergarten song or so. Is it a poem or a rhyme that says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and all play and no work makes Jack a lazy boy. There is time to play and there is time to work. Only foolish people play all the time. It means that working all the time too is bad. So leisure is very, very important. Leisure is very important because it promotes fellowship when people come together to have fun. So talking about going on excursions, visiting a friend, organizing recreational activities, all these promote fellowship, relationships, socializing. And it is very good that there is fellowship among members in society. It is a very important tool for societal progress. It also provides rest for the body. The body needs rest. Even in the Bible, for those of us who are Christians, we believe that God created the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh day. And so, it is very important to rest after a long day's work. And leisure gives you that opportunity to give rest to the body. And it also creates opportunity to socialize, meet new friends, make new friends, create a good relationship, a good rapport with friends and families and neighbors. So when you meet at a community center, the children's park, the swimming pool, the recreational garden and all that, you make new friends, you socialize. It's very important because friends and networks are important for every human's life. At one point in time, you will need somebody. And when you socialize, you meet new people who may be of help to you when you need such help. And so, one importance of leisure is that it creates the opportunity to socialize. Then it also helps to acquire knowledge. Yes. So you may use your leisure time to acquire knowledge, like we said. Read new books, read some magazines, read some journals, surf the internet for information, or even learn a new skill. Very important. So it helps us to acquire knowledge. Then, it fulfills God's command for man to rest. It's our religious responsibility to obey God's command. It's our moral responsibility to keep our bodies. And so, leisure is very important because it fulfills God's command for man to rest. So, we have looked at leisure, we have looked at wise ways of using our leisure time, and we have also discussed the importance of leisure. I hope that you have learned something today. And so, to test your knowledge of what we have discussed, answer the following questions. Define leisure. 2. Identify 2 wise ways of spending leisure time. And then 3. State 3 importance of leisure. I wish you good luck. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. I urge you to keep observing all safety protocols that have been put down. Use your nose mask, wash your hands regularly, use your hand sanitizers, keep distance from others, stay at home, try as much as you can not to go out of your home. And then keep a healthy lifestyle. Eat well, exercise regularly, and stay safe. Most importantly, stay safe and keep learning. Don't stop learning. Okay? I wish you all the best till we meet again. Bye bye.